Journal entry, day 609. After my journey to the ancient city, I'm left with far more questions now and have acquired an unknown book I cannot read. The characters of this book seem to shift rapidly on the page, and it makes me believe the book may be magically sealed, or it could be cursed. Finding a way to break this code is far beyond my skill currently, so for now I'm going to focus on building more infrastructure around the area. Some of the wandering traders who have come by have begun to ask questions about the area since they don't know what its name is. I haven't given much thought of naming the area, so I will have to put some time into it. For now, they have been referring to it as the New Community and passing word along to other travelers. Because of this, the Dark Birch Tavern has gained quite a few new guests and a couple residents who have taken a liking to the area. A few of them have been asking to move into the nearby village, so I will make that my next priority after completing the factory for Axel, who has recruited a few more masons, along with toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, and armorers. I have also made a breakthrough in the studying of the obsidian sickness. While putting away the hundreds of books I collected from the Stronghold Library, I found an old book which has a small paragraph referencing the crying obsidian. It has been around since the Piglin invasion from over 1,000 years ago. The book says, and I quote, "It is obsidian which has been used for nether transportation too much, resulting in its crying appearance, and in turn shatters the portal's connection to the nether. Knowing now how it's formed, I'm hopeful that I can find a way to prevent it from spreading further across the land. I will now begin to dedicate the entire containment cell to the study of the crying obsidian, and continue to read more of this old text I discover about the war that took place here." Greetings and salutations, viewers, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. We're here in the newly built library that I said I was going to build many episodes ago, but it's finally done, and I've already categorized all the books we found and put them in place. You can also see we have this mystery book here that I refuse to touch at the moment because, well, it does weird things. We have our unknown journal and our compass next to it. We have all the books. We have some books that I already began to read that we found in there that have some interesting lore, but we can look at those another time. What we need to do is come over here and knock down our to-do list because we built the library. So that's gone. We have also studied the skulk. I don't think there's too much I can learn at the moment. The only thing we have left to do, study the obsidian sickness. Which, as you already know, I did find some new information, which is going to be key to future research. But enough of this today because we have things to do, and we have a lot of things to do. So we're going to immediately just go over and get going so I can show you some of the things that we need to work on today as soon as I put these away. The first thing we need to work on is we need a name. A name for this entire area that we've been building. Because, well, it doesn't have a name. So, I want your help. If you have name suggestions, leave them down in the comments. And by next episode, I'm going to pick one. And that's going to be the name of this entire village area forever. So let me show you what we got to work with right now. As you can see, as we come up to the road access area, we already have something a bit different. We have an entire field of wheat. I already went ahead and I started planting some of those seeds. Well, basically all of them. And if we fly up a bit, you can see we have a massive field here. And I'm eventually going to put another one on this side and over here in this area. So this side's going to be all wheat. We'll have carrots and potatoes and maybe even beets. Who knows? But this is our current village that we have over here, which is small and, well, simply pathetic. I really don't like the default villages. They're very boring. So we're going to make them better. So here's my plan for the area. All these houses here are going to get demoed. And we're going to start the village actually around this area. And we are going to curve it over this way. And we are going to meet up over here at the abandoned, destroyed cathedral that is now a bee farm. And all this village is going to go all the way over here and butt up against this. And we're going to fill this whole area in. So for the entire village, we're going to build it in this similar style with these pallets of stones. We're going to go for a stone variant and a mixture of probably mangrove and acacia wood. We'll also add in some of the deep slate we have in here for flooring, maybe even in the walls, who knows. But we're gonna go for mostly stone and andesite and a little bit of cobble for this area. So I think the majority of the buildings we're gonna build in here at the moment when we start is probably houses. We'll probably build some specialty things here and there. We want like a cartography building. We want a place for arrows to be made. We need a Fletcher building. I'm also going to make a little stonemason area for all the stonemasons that are going to be working behind me, way up back there in the distance at the factory. We also want some place for weapons and armor to be made. We're going to need all the buildings. So if you have any amazing name suggestions for this new town that we're going to be building, because it won't be a village anymore, it'll eventually just be a town, you know what to do. Drop your suggestions in the comments. But enough of this today. We need to go focus on the main part. Today's goal is all infrastructure. Everything is infrastructure. So for infrastructure day, we're going to finish up this road here. We're going to do that a bit later. And then we are also going to go over here and build the primary thing we're doing today, which is the factory. I wonder if I can get this. Yeah. Oh, ow. Nope. Almost got it. I'll eventually get it. Also, we're going to take a quick flyover of this area, and we are going to head over to the tavern. Inside the tavern is a whole mess of new patrons that have come in. Ow. That hurt. Hey, Iron Golem. Well, hello there. As you can see, we have all kinds of awesome new trades in here to use. And, well, hello? Everyone just ran away. You can see we have Iron Golems around here. We also need to come work on this. I think I'll do that next episode, though. Let's go see where everyone went. I came here to do some trading. Hello? What do you have? Maps? Fish? Cod in a bucket? I'm looking for something good. Anything good? Anything we need? Not really. I don't really see anything we need. Maybe the librarian. In fact, I believe I have... Yes, I do have some, and we'll take some books. Where did he go? Librarian! Hey, come here. Trade with me. I always like bookshelves. Okay, he's locked in, so we can try to get some more better stuff off of him later. I need some more emeralds. As you can see, we finally have some new people coming in. I brought the skull over here. I brought the music disc over here. So now we have 11 music discs to go, and then we have the full wall of all the discs. But we're probably going to have to extend it this way for whenever more come in. It looks like it's becoming nighttime outside, so I guess we can sleep here for the night, even though I don't really want to. Has this continued to spread? No, that's what I really wanted to come over here and check on. This has not continued. This is good. This is very good. That means it has stopped, which I will have to make note of and figure out why it stopped. It may be just because I have not been here. If that's the case, that's great. But let's sleep, and then let's go build. All right, we are heading back down. We're going to fly over here really fast, and you can already see I've basically cleared this whole area out. Pretty sure I cleared enough out, but I can't even be positive yet. But we have all the materials together finally. So this is everything we are working with, which is, as you can see, it is very reddish orange, because that is the theme we are going for. But we have everything done finally. It took a very long time to get all this stuff, but now we are going into the build time lapse because we need to build this factory and we need to get it done very, very fast. So let's go. And just like that, we are all done with the factory builds. Man, this took a long time to build. Took a long time to plan too, but it is all done. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna drink a slope fall potion. That way I can take you guys up and we can really get a good look at this thing. It is an impressive build. So as you get way up here, you can kind of see everything we got. We got campfires and hay bales in the center, kind of giving us a nice smoke plume. So you can see on the building, we got the walls coming down, or I guess up, all across the building, kind of resemble pipes. We have these very interesting sections here. They're note blocks. Let's actually get down. I can show you one close up. So these are actually note blocks surrounded by mangrove roots. And then on this side, we have iron bars, and on the inside, we have chains. It gives it a look of almost like a air purifier, like you would see on the sides of like big like metal industrial factories. Same thing with these. I use the composters and the note blocks to just kind of give more atmosphere to the build. Kind of makes it look like there's big thick pipes going up and down the sides. And the whole building's kind of got like this rusty iron looking color to it, which is why I chose these colors. It's an old industrial building, big old factory that we're going to convert into our giant mining operation. Also, the other benefit of putting mangrove roots in the walls is it lets light in. I can actually go inside and we can look at that real quick. But before we go in, we also have these pipes here. These pipes are actually going to lead down to where we're eventually going to build the mine, and I'm going to have all the supplies come up these pipes on the side. That way we just have everything come up in nice glass boxes that we can actually view all the stuff coming in and out. Thanks, Enderman. I don't want that there. So when we go inside, even though there's torches on the ground, you can really see how much light is actually in here. It almost resembles daylight because, as you can see, the mangrove roots let tons of light in. And you can see on this side, we opted for the chains instead of the iron bars. It gave a different kind of look on the interior, but we have tons of room in here. And I have plans for pretty much all of this space. So up there in the smokestacks, we have 3 here. And then we have 1 up here, which is going to include that entire top section from the top just to about this point where it starts to slope. All 4 of those are going to be bamboo farms. And we're going to make bamboo farms to run the massive, giant super smelter I'm going to build in here. So this entire area is going to consist of 2 extremely large super smelters, 1 on each side. And all the items will come in, they'll flow through an entire system, which will probably go around. We'll probably use water and ice and hoppers to figure out where everything is going to go. One side's going to be smelting just ores, one side's going to be smelting blocks, and everything else that isn't going to get smelted will come back here into a very large sorting system that we're going to put in here. Since we're going to be mining, we're going to get tons of extra blocks that we're going to use over time. I figured I'd build a ginormous building to store all of it. Because right now I don't have a shulker farm in place, so I can't make a shulker loader right now for all this. So I figured we'll just stack about, 15 chests high and call it a day with that for now. When we get some shulker boxes, we can come back and add a shulker box or loader to all of this. Now, I haven't done the floor because I don't know where I actually want to put the mine entrance yet. I'm thinking probably somewhere around here in the center area, but I haven't made a positive decision on that yet. If you guys remember, the pit was actually right here, right where the front door is. It's raining. Can we sleep? No. I also haven't done any of the outside yet, just because I'm running a bit short on time for this video. If I wanted to get this video out Friday, well, I gotta cut it off soon. I'm running out of time. I've been a bit busy. But after I got this done, I did come over here. As you can see in the distance, I did put all the lamps in down the street, which is great. So now we have light going down. We won't constantly get bombarded by mobs all the time. I'm also wondering, I have not actually checked on the bee sanctuary in a while. I want to see how much honey's actually been accumulating back here. It's getting there. Okay. I need to wait for about half this box to fill up with honey bottles because I need the honey for the industrial mining machine. So hopefully when we're over here building the village town, hopefully that'll give us enough. Hopefully we can AFK around here long enough that we can get all those honey bottles in so we can start making stuff. Because I can tell you one thing, the slime farm is working overtime. That chest down there is almost full. But we'll head back over to the factory real quick. Kind of want to show you guys what it looks like from the distance. It looks really nice. It's kind of out of place here in the forest, but I still have to terraform all this area to make it look like it's actually going to fit in here. It will fit. It'll look nice. But unfortunately, that's all the time I have for today because I have to get this episode out. It's probably going to be quite a bit shorter than my normal episodes. But as you can see from this ginormous build that's, I think, 106 blocks tall, this took me a while to build. This was an all-day project, plus 2 days of planning. So thank you for joining me on another episode today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.